I think what's really coming out is that there is need for...
While large-scale farming has for a long time played the key role in feeding the country, small-scale farming is equally important as it complements the efforts of large-scale farming. However, one key challenge that smallholder farmers face is finance. It is for this reason that Amy Azania, Senior Policy Officer, One Acre Fund, pointed out that the organization saw a need in the market and began funding smallholder farmers.
The reason we finance smallholder farmers is that a lot of microlending, we see a lot of microlending going to urban populations and very little goes to agriculture and even more little goes to smallholder farmers.
To this end, there is a need in the market to innovate seeds that can weather through any climate condition to caution farmers from financial shocks. Duncan Ochieng Ngondu, Executive Officer, Seeds Trade Association of Kenya, pointed out that this is to ensure farmers still gain bountiful harvests at the end of every planting season, irrespective of the weather.
We have been working with the CGR centers like ICRISAT, SIAT, AATF, for example, and what the breeders have been doing. They have been trying to look at what are some of the seeds that they can give farmers in terms of access that are drought tolerant and also resistant to diseases like MNL, for example, and also fall armyworm. To give a concrete example, we have in the last 2 years, for example, worked with CIMIT on a drought crop which we call ditmas, and which is good for low-lying areas or arid areas. And the farmers have recorded crop increase from initially about 10 bags per acre, even up to 25. So those are things which are already in the market. It is important because, first of all, technology is something that is ongoing in terms of innovation. The other one is to respond to the current realities of climate change. You will find that sometimes, unlike before where it would rain continuously for 3 months, these days it can rain sometimes for just 3 weeks. So those particular crop varieties have been bred in such a way that they can do well, especially where we have very minimal rainfall, and they produce almost equal yields as compared to the ones that we traditionally used to have.
Lots of lessons shared.
To caution the farmer further, new financial instruments such as climate insurance are being developed and offered by local banks in the country. Esther Mwiruri, Associate Director, Agribusiness Equity Group, noted that this is to ensure that the farmer is cushioned financially in case of any eventuality.
As we finance agriculture, we have realized there are very many challenges. One of them is because they require training, and the other one is because they require finance, and they also require insurance. Because what insurance does, it cushions farmers and other players within the agriculture value chain from exposure, which comes because of climate change. Like sometimes there is no rain, sometimes there is too much rain, and therefore insurance becomes like a mitigation to the risk that the farmers are exposed to.
Data sharing platforms.
With the theme of the event being increasing agricultural productivity through improved access and use of quality fertilizer, efforts are being put in place in the sector to ensure by the end of every season, small-scale farmers get bumper harvests across the country, and with it, the country inches closer to attaining food security.
Fertilizer industry. So thank you very much. But please